Hello and welcome to Adapted Tai Chi. My name's Linda and I'm going to take you through a routine that will help with reducing stress and anxiety, with some flexibility and balance, but most of all, enjoyment of movement. So let's begin with taking our feet hip distance, relaxing and softening the knees, and letting the shoulders drop into place, keeping the arms relaxed down the side of the body. And we're going to bring the shoulders gently and slowly up towards the ears and then let them relax back down. Bring them up as high as that feels comfortable for you and then easing the shoulders back in place. Keeping it nice and slow and controlled. We're going to just take our thoughts towards our breathing. Keeping the breathing relaxed and in a steady pace. To allow the body to stay calm and at ease. We'll do one more. Just as high as we feel like we can go and back down. Now we're going to roll the shoulders. So this time, keeping the arms relaxed, push the shoulders forward, up, back and down. Keeping the rest of the body balanced, keeping the weight even in both feet, feeling the connection with the floor, and then thinking about extending that spine up so that we grow the upper back. Let's change this rotation. We're going to pull the shoulders back, up, and then come forward. Again, stay in a steady pace. There's no need to rush. Just want this area to warm up slowly and gently. Just taking that thought, the breathing that's relaxed and calm. Feeling like we're balanced evenly between both feet, and even thinking about balance between the front and the back of the body. Lovely. Now we're going to take a gentle pace, bringing the knees up as high as we feel comfortable, letting those arms swing gently forward and back down the side of the body. Just taking that at a pace that feels okay for you. If you felt more comfortable taking the pace up a little bit, that's fine. But actually, if this is comfortable here, that's also fine too. Take those feet back to hip distance for me. Softening the knees, letting the lower back relax. And this time we're going to let the arms float up, following the wrist, and then letting the arms swing back down. So the drop is relaxed, and we've just got a little bit of control there as we lift the hands up around shoulder height. We don't need to go anything higher than that. Just letting that swing come down and relax. Just do a couple more. Breathing in and out, nice and gently. Excellent. Now we're going to go out to the corners of the room, feeling that extension down the arms and drawing back, crossing the heart and the chest, and then reaching out. Just coming out again wherever that feels comfortable for you. Keeping the chest and the hips facing forward. Keeping the joints down through the elbows and the hands relaxed. And let's change and do the other side. Starting with the crossing of the hands and reaching to the opposite corners of the room. Easing it out, letting the shoulders drop into place. Taking that reach out as far as you feel possible. Couple more. Keeping the neck and the muscles relaxed. Ease that down. We're going to take a little bit of work onto the hips. If you want to go a little bit wider, you can. Keeping those feet grounded and softening the knees. And we're going to do some hip circles. Let those arms relax. And we're drawing the lower back around in a circular motion, staying with the same direction. I want you to imagine that you're drawing out a circle down onto the floor between the feet. That just helps guide the hips and the lower back round. Let's change direction, so we're going round the other way. One side might feel a little bit easier than the other side. Just go with what feels right for you. Still using that thought process, your imagination, drawing that circle out onto the floor to help guide the movement round. Those feet grounded and even in the feet balance. And hold that there. And we're going to actually just try and incorporate the hips and the arms. So we're doing a little bit of a hip swing here. So let the knees keep tracking forward in front of the feet. And let the hips swing gently side to side. Letting the upper body rotate round with it as it feels that it wants to. So getting the whole body working together, wakening up the muscles, getting the floor around the body working, building up the energy throughout. Breathing gently, relaxing into the move. Couple more. And ease that back in. We just take a little bit more work down through the legs to warm through. So we want our feet hip distance, facing forward, knees keeping in line over the ankles. And we're pushing the hips back, doing a little bend down, as if we're sitting back into an imaginary chair. Okay, going as low as you feel comfortable to. If this feels okay for you today, that's absolutely fine. If you feel a little bit lower, then go with it. Down and through. As you can see, my knees are stable and in place, tracking over the ankles. My chest is lifted. I'm just taking the pace slow and steady. Easing it down and up. Can do that little reach out, just incorporate the arms. Just going to do this last one. And then we're going to do the ankle mobility. So this is where you can utilise this in a chair. You could have support from somewhere around you that is secure. And what we're going to do here is heel to toe. So on the spot, bending the supporting leg, if we're standing, we place the toe on the heel onto the same place onto the floor. Keep that spine extended, shoulders back and down. Just getting that ankle to rotate forward and back as much as we can. Change sides. If you want the support, obviously move to a position where you can hold. And then you're going to work on that other leg. Toe, heel, finding the same place on the floor each time. And one more. And then let's bring it back. So we're going to start working through some of our adapted Tai Chi moves. Here we want to take our feet a little bit wider than hips if we can. Turn the toes out about 45 degrees. And then we're going to do what we call dropping into the horse stance. So we soften the knees and bend a little through the hips. Making sure those knees are pushed out in track in line with your feet. Bring the shoulders back and down. And this is where we're holding that horse stance position. But as you'll see, as we start to develop the moves, we may come up, keeping that soft bend in the knees, and back down. Just practice that now, just coming up and softening back down. Don't want to go too low and then create a lot of pressure down through the legs. It's a gentle hold. I'm going to take it down and hold here, and we're going to introduce the waterfall. So we bring up through the wrists, and as if we're putting out the beach towel on to the sand, we flick the wrists. Coming up with back of the hand, a little gentle movement through the wrist, showing the palms, and ease it down. And now we're going to bring our thoughts back to that breathing. And think about setting the pace that suits you best. So as we come up, we want to breathe in. And as we float the hands back down, we're breathing out. In and out. So you match the rhythm of your own breath. Don't want to put any stress into the breathing, and we want to keep it calm and relaxed. Just do a couple more. Excellent. Now we're going to bring the arms through to another move where we're bringing the arms out, reaching forward and gently back down. I'm going to start to take some movement into the legs. So I'm in the horse stance as I begin, and then I just come up to a soft standing position, and as the hands ride back down, I'm dropping back in. So we've got some connection with the legs and the arms working together as one. Easing it up. You might find that now we're doing a slightly bigger move. We start to just inhale a little bit deeper, taking a little bit more time to exhale out. Keeping those feet grounded, growing the roots into the floor. Letting go of any tension throughout the body. Breathing in and exhaling out. This is your last one. And then we're going to move into what we call spring and autumn. So we're going back where we started. Bringing the arms up, opening up, imagining that we're blowing up a big balloon. And then we push that back together and ease it down. Again, I'm incorporating the movement through the legs. So I'm coming up, keeping a soft bend in the knee as I'm reaching out. And as my hands come back towards each other and down, I'm lowering into my horse now. Do two more. Keep that movement flowing. Use the thoughts to think about that healing energy that's now flowing through the body and down. Lovely. Okay, we're going to take some movement now. I'm going to talk you through the movement first, and then we'll bring the arms in. So our feet are where they are before. You might want to go slightly wider or even bring them in. The idea is that we transfer onto the right leg, keeping the knee over the ankle, and then we transfer over to the left. So it's a very subtle move, quite a delicate move. It's a swaying, floating movement side to side. Grow the spine a little, keep your shoulders back and down. Just bring in the hands. We're going to go with the cloud hands today. So we direct the palms in the direction that we're moving, turning the hands around as we've moved over to one side. And I like to use that thought process of imagining our hands are actually guiding the cloud across the sky. You've ever watched the clouds as they drift across? I want you to feel like you're wrapped up with them, and we're gently just easing through. If you want to start to turn through the waist a little, we can. So as we go over towards the right, we turn towards the right corner. Same as if we go over to the left. So you feel that back warming up, you might find that you feel that you can ease around a little bit further. But we want to stay connected with the move, feeling comfortable. That breathing back. Absorbing the move. Easing across. Couple more. And then ease those feet in forward. I'm going to do a movement now that just starts to take a little bit of a deeper stretch through the body. So feet facing forward, knees relaxed, and we're going to call gazing at the moon. So our hands start in front of the body, and then we take a gentle movement round, looking to either side of us, just a little bit behind, taking the arms up as far as we feel we want to. You might just notice I actually come up onto the ball of my foot, onto that back leg. I'm going over to the left, I'm going to lift the heel of my back of the right foot. And down. And across. And think about it swaying. About a tree in the breeze. And that the branches are swaying gently side to side. Follow it round, look towards the direction of the hands. I want you to imagine that you're gazing past what you see, taking your thoughts towards the sky. And as the name suggests, we're gazing at the moon or the stars. Imagine yourself taking yourself up into that space and the freedom of the sky. One more on each side. Gently through, then back. And ease that down. Now the last move I want to show you today, and then we're going to draw them all together as one, is what I like to call the figure of eight. And we're swooping down one side of the body and bringing the arms through in a circular motion. And we do the same on the other side. And again, I'm taking my rotation around quite farther, but that's not necessary. If you want to take it a little bit within a little bit of a smoother move and not too far around, this would be fine as well. Really, thinking about what feels right for you, letting the body move as it wants to, but having that control of motion as we move side to side. Follow it round, let the head and gaze travel with it. I stay with the here and now, letting it go any limits. Feel that it's a rejuvenation move. Letting it go of limits and rejuvenating the mind and body. Bring it back in front. Okay, let's combine that all together and then we'll do a little calming relaxation at the end. So we're going to begin with our waterfall. Take the feet as far out as you feel comfortable to. We're going to start in our standing position with the knees slightly bent, and then we'll draw down as we move through. So breathing in and gently down. We're going to reach out to the side, softening the knees and coming into the horse stance. Coming up and gently down. Let's go in the opposite direction. Opening the hands up, spring and autumn. Ease them back towards each other. And then we're going to let them come down, softening into that horse stance position. Going to move gently over to the right and then to the left. Just do that one more time. Ease it across and then gently back through. Gazing at the moon, bring the hands down to the front and then reach over to one side, easing it back through. and then onto the other side. And then finishing with that figure of 8. Coming round, letting those arms take the time to just rotate the circular motion through. Let's do this a couple more times. Waterfall to begin. And gently down. Feel all the stress moving away from the body. Feeling the energy, the vitalisation of the body starting to build. Just letting that breathing guide the movement. Moving side to side. Let's just do this one more time. Over to the right. Through to the left. Those hands in front, gazing at the moon. Let it flow, let it relax. Figure of 8. Lovely. Feel the body unwinding as we move, starting from the waterfall. Breathing in, relaxing out. Reaching round and gently down. Spring and autumn. Ease that in. And down we go. Moving side to side. Just connect back to the body. Can we feel the movements down the front and the back of the body? Can we feel the legs working together as we bring the hands back in front, reaching around. Feel a little bit of a stretch down one side of the body. As we do our figure of 8, again, feel those muscles moving and stretching, which is absolutely fine. Ease it back to the front. Well done, that was excellent. So I like to finish with another movement with a few changes in the arm direction, and we're going to just talk you through a bit of a relaxation. So just either sit in the chair and do it, try and stay in the most relaxed position that you can. And here we go. So we bring the wrist up and we're drawing the back of the hand towards the body so we can see the palms out in front. Gently pushing forward but keeping a soft bend in the elbow. Turn the palms so that you can see them heading back towards the body. Now turn the palms away but going out sideways away from the shoulders. Not locking any of the joints out. Turn the palms, ease the hands back in. And then just let them drift and float back down to the front. We're going to repeat this 4 times. Breathing in. Now, as anything moves away from the body, we're letting go of any tension that's remaining. Bringing in heat and light energizes the body. As we push away, letting anything negative or anything we don't want drift away from us. Bringing in positivity and warmth and ease to the body as the hands relax back down. Breathing in. Feel that calmness flooding the body as we push away any of the tension and letting that go. Easing in kindness to the heart as we push away any negative thoughts that we do not want to take with us. Easing that positivity to the mind and body. Let that ease back down. Ease that up. Feel that flowing energy working through the whole body. Bringing in power and strength and easing away, letting go of any limits. Let them float off. Bringing in what we need to help regenerate the mind and body. Last one. Just enjoy this last couple of minutes, knowing that this is going to help the body with healing powers and energy. Letting that mind relax down. No shoulders up and back. Just let that body float side to side. So that is your adaptive Tai Chi routine. Hope you've enjoyed it. Return to it as many times as you like. Feeling good about yourself. Well done. Congratulations. Bye bye.